Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Sticking with Detroit, the city of Flint intends to remain on Detroit's water supply. But that's not all.
Getting the lead out of Flint is another piece of healing our community and our water system.
More on Mayor Weaver's long-term plan for Flint coming up. Plus, searching for suspects, a carjacking, 2 shootings, and a police chase. This crash, the end result of a crime spree all across the city of Detroit. And now police are on the hunt for the people responsible. And it looks like we've got a nice day ahead of us. Brandon standing by to look at your Tuesday forecast and says that changes could be coming. But first, we do want to get to breaking news that we're following the nationwide search for the Cleveland man wanted for murdering another man at random and posting that video of the crime on Facebook. A police report says that Steve Stevens is now dead, killing himself during a police pursuit in Pennsylvania. The news broke just a few moments ago. Cleveland police are about to make an announcement about that. We're going to update you on any new developments on this breaking story throughout this newscast. We're also following breaking news this afternoon here at home, coming from Detroit's west side. That's where 2 lanes are closed on westbound I-94 near Linwood after the Lodge because of a rollover crash. We're going to update you with new information about this as it becomes available. And we're also following breaking news from Oklahoma now, where a manhunt is underway after a sheriff's deputy was shot this morning. Officials saying that the suspect shot the officer and stole his police cruiser before dumping the car and hijacking another vehicle just shortly after. The injured officer was transported to the hospital. Right now, though, his condition is unknown. Switching gears now to the forecast. After yesterday's beautiful weather, looks like we are in for another beautiful day. Let's turn things over to meteorologist Brandon Rue. Detroit skyline looking pretty good right about now.
Just a little hazy, but it's blue sky out there, some high thin clouds. Good that we have yesterday and today, because we've got Wednesday and Thursday, 2 days, Evrod. We're going to get a little wet around here. But take a look at the current number, 56 degrees out there, east wind at 9. And even with this wind coming off of the river, coming off of the big lakes, we're not seeing a dramatic impact on some of our east side communities. So we're all pretty much in the same boat, low to middle 50s at the noon hour. On our way to around 60 degrees by 2 o'clock and middle 60s this afternoon with nothing more than some lazy, hazy high clouds. Should be a really, really nice Tuesday. As we look at the satellite and radar, we are just picking up a little bit of cloud cover down here coming off of Lake Michigan and southwestern lower. And again, some of those clouds may drape across part of the area, but high, harmless clouds. It's this wet weather that we're tracking out west coming into the UP right now with snow in areas of Ontario north of the UP, but rain showers, maybe a little thunder, and reinforcements still to come. So we are dry today. Evrod, details of Wednesday and Thursday rain chances coming up.
All righty, Brandon, we'll see you in just a little bit. Developing now from Detroit's New Center area. Police are looking for suspects after this crash. It all started with a carjacking, 2 shootings, and then a police chase. Local 4's Nick Monticelli explains where the manhunt stands at this hour. Nick?
Good afternoon. You can see next to me here there are still repair crews putting some temporary work in to repair this front of the Goodyear store here in New Center near West Grand and Woodward. This is where all of this ended, a chase and a crash after a carjacking and a shooting. So let's go back all the way to the beginning. At about 11:30 last night, there was a carjacking on the west side, and there they believe that 3 men walked up to a guy, carjacked him, and shot him. How he's doing, we don't know yet. We know he's at Sinai Grace. So what happened there is that they took his 2016 gray Dodge Charger, took that car, and then about 20 minutes later, they went to a different location on the east side of Detroit. And that was a strange one because they didn't do anything. They didn't take anything. All they did was roll up, shot 1 victim in the back, and then kept going. That person went to Detroit Receiving Hospital. Then after that, DPD realizes what's going on. They put out a bolo looking for that 2016 gray Dodge Charger. They see that car and start a chase. That chase ends up here at the Goodyear store with the 3 suspects inside crashing into the store. You can see all the damage. You can see that Dodge gray Charger. All right, so as far as the suspects goes, there are 3 of them. 1, a 21-year-old has been arrested, but they are looking for the other 2. As far as the victims' conditions, we also do not know that just yet. But again, 1 at Sinai Grace, 1 at Detroit Receiving. After all of this, so 11:20, about 11:40, and then this final crash happening at about 12:30 this morning. A wild morning, a crime spree, so to speak. And now they're looking for 2 suspects after 1 was arrested. I'm Nick Monticelli in the News Center area, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Nick. Right now, we have a Local 4 News update to a story that we've been following since earlier this morning. A 14-year-old girl from Monroe has been found safe after Michigan State Police issued an endangered missing advisory for her. Her name is Marissa Rose Logwood, and she was found safe this morning in Wyandotte. Marissa was believed to be in danger after running away from home on Monday evening. Thankfully, now Marissa is being returned to her mother. Detroit police need your help now identifying 3 suspects wanted in connection with a home invasion on the city's west side. This is new surveillance video just released that shows the 3 suspects before they broke into a home on Gilchrist. The homeowner fired shots at one of the suspects, who then ran away without taking anything. But at this point, it's unclear why those suspects broke into the home in the first place. But if you recognize them or if you know where they could be, please give Detroit police a call. Flint Mayor Karen Weaver announced her recommendation today for the future source of Flint's water. At a news conference, Weaver said that the city should stick with the Great Lakes Water Authority as its primary water source. That decision is a reversal from last year after she stated the city would go with a plan to draw from a pipeline to Lake Huron. She says federal funding made a huge difference, and she feels it's the right decision.
We didn't want to subject residents to another switch. So staying with Great Lakes Water Authority means Flint doesn't have to switch its water source again. So this protects
Weaver is expected to discuss the recommendation with residents at a town hall meeting this Thursday. There's no word yet on when a final decision will be made. Well, it is tax filing day, and President Trump is coming under fire for refusing to release his returns. The last president who didn't do it, Richard Nixon. And today, President Trump will sign a new executive order, Buy American, High American program. It's aimed at cracking down on abuses in the guest worker programs. But with tax day here, the White House is embracing for more backlash. Critics were blasting President Trump for calling the president of Turkey after a vote greatly expanded his powers. The move taking a different tone than the State Department, which urged Turkey, a key ally in the fight against ISIS, to respect the basic rights of its citizens and noted the election irregularities. Meanwhile, the president is also under fire once again for refusing to release his taxes. The White House suggesting he might never.
You always talk about, well, under audit, the president says under audit. Is it time just to say once and for all, the president is never going to release his tax returns?
We'll have to get back to you on that. I think that he is still under audit. The statement still stands.
But the president's decision sparking a fierce backlash with protests all across the country over the weekend. And Monday, some of his fellow Republicans forced to defend him at town halls, including Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton.
Now he says the election has happened and he doesn't need to release his tax returns.
As far as I'm aware, the president says he's still under audit. And he said he's going to release them.
Taxes are just one of the president's controversial decisions that has Republicans worried there could be a ripple effect. Today, all eyes are on the special election in Georgia for the seat vacated by Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price. In a crowded field of 18 candidates, 30-year-old Democrat Jon Ossoff is leading the pack. The documentary filmmaker and former congressional aide, potentially Democrats' first best chance to win a seat long held by Republicans.
The eyes of the nation are on us.
President Trump raising the stakes, recording this robocall against Ossoff.
Liberal Democrats from outside of Georgia are spending millions and millions of dollars trying to take your Republican congressional seat away from you. Don't let them do it.
Ossoff has raked in a staggering $8.3 million, much of it from out-of-state donations, unprecedented for a previously unknown candidate. Now, the seat was once held by Newt Gingrich, and Republicans have dominated there for 3 decades. All right, still to come here on Local 4 News at noon. Pushing quote, progress. A new report identifies racial disparities in progress for Michigan children. We'll tell you how this can be improved. Plus, attack thwarted, how French police stopped a terrorist attack before it could be carried out. We're back in a moment.
So you've seen the Q line being tested down Woodward, but only we can take you behind the scenes for the voice of the Q line. Guess whose voice is behind the speakers? You'll never guess who's behind this curtain, but you'll see it on First at 4.
And before we go to break, we want to keep you updated on the breaking news that we're following this afternoon out of Detroit's west side. Right now, 2 lanes are blocked on westbound I-94 near Linwood. This is all because a vehicle has rolled over, causing a crash. We are working to gather more details about the driver's condition. We'll update you on that and on the situation involving the Facebook murderer by the name of Steve Stevens. We'll have an update on that coming up for you as well.
You've heard the
Welcome back. Police in France say that they have stopped a terrorist attack before it could even be carried out. Elite anti-terror forces raided a flat in the southern France port city of Marseille and arrested 2 men in their 20s. The 2 men are in custody and described as French citizens. A police spokesperson says that the 2 were plotting a terrorist attack before the first round of the French presidential election this coming weekend. Police won't comment on reports, though, that guns and bomb-making materials were seized in that raid. The U.S. Supreme Court has blocked the state of Arkansas from carrying out the first of 8 death sentences before the end of the month. The state of Arkansas had originally planned to execute 8 men over the course of 10 days starting on Monday. Overnight, the Supreme Court blocked the execution of the first inmate. The future of the other inmates on death row is unclear. And back here at home now, the 2017 Kids Count data book from the Michigan League for Public Policy reports more Michigan children are living in poverty. It says as of 2015, 22% of Michigan children lived in poverty. That was a 15% increase from figures back in 2008. The rate of child abuse and child neglect rose 30% over that period. The report recommends new strategies to prevent abuse, including expanding home visitation programs. So to come here at noon, it will bring you back some childhood memories. So ahead in Tasty Tuesday, we're taking you inside of a spot that's not only serving up nostalgia, but fresh food fast.
It is what is in those bins that will have you thinking back to those summer days. Right now, very spring-like. We're in the 50s everywhere, tracking 60s, and also tracking some rain for 3 of your 7 days ahead.
And we are following breaking news in the nationwide search for the Cleveland man wanted for murdering a man at random and posting that video on Facebook. Police are reporting Steve Stevens, that suspect, is dead after killing himself during a police pursuit in Pennsylvania. You're looking live now as we await a press conference that they're going to be holding in Cleveland. That's scheduled to start at any moment now. We'll have more details for you once it begins. We'll be right back.
Spring into
Welcome back, everybody. We are following breaking news of the search for the Facebook murderer known as Steve Stevens. Right now, we're learning from police that he has been found. He's been found dead after killing himself during a police pursuit in Pennsylvania. Let's go live now to a press conference that's happening in Cleveland. Let's listen in.
Okay, good afternoon. We'll be giving another update relative to the Steve Stevens, the Facebook shooter case this afternoon. Please bear in mind that this investigation is in the very early stages, and though we will take questions, there's still some information to be gathered. Speaking this afternoon will be Mayor Frank Jackson, Chief Calvin Williams, Special Agent in charge of the Cleveland office of the FBI, Steve Anthony, and Pete Elliott, U.S. Marshal. Mayor.
Well, we have closure in regards to the search for Steve Stevens. The chief and the other law enforcement will give you the details of that. I want to, again, give our condolence to the family, the Godwin family, and all of its members, and really, again, thank them for the way in which they've handled this very tragic situation, not only for them personally, but for the community as large. Also want to thank the community. There was a lot of support from the community, not only in terms of the family, but in terms of the law enforcement effort and the kind of information and tips that we were given. And I want to thank our partners, the federal, state, county, local, and other state law enforcement agencies that helped in this regard. And finally, I want to emphasize the fact that this particular incident received a lot of attention, and rightfully so, because it was a loss of innocence, an innocent victim. We, however, have many, many homicides, not only in Cleveland, but throughout this nation. And ultimately, I believe one of the things this has taught us, that we cannot resolve this underlining issues of violence, particularly gun violence, if we do not function and operate and have the same compassion and commitment that we've shown here as a community. And finally, I want to thank you as the media. You were very helpful to us in keeping things straight, keeping the facts straight, reporting the stories in a way that that really helped us to be able to do our job. So, Chief.
Thanks, Mayor. I want to officially announce that the search for Steve Stephens has ended. At approximately a little bit after 11 today, Pennsylvania State Police officers received a tip that the vehicle that we were looking for, the white Ford Fusion, was in a McDonald's parking lot near Erie, PA. Those officers responded. The vehicle fled from that area. There was a short pursuit in which the vehicle was stopped. As the officers approached that vehicle, Steve Stephens took his own life. We are grateful to the people that gave this tip to the Pennsylvania State Police. We're grateful that this has ended. We would prefer that it had not ended this way, because there are a lot of questions, I'm sure, that not only the family but the city in general would have had for Steve as to why this transpired. Again, our condolences are still with the family of Mr. Godwin, and you've all heard them on the news lately. They were forgiving, excuse me, they were forgiving of Steve for committing this atrocious act, and then we need to follow their lead. As the mayor stated, there are other victims in this city and around this country, and we continue to work hard to bring closure to those families also. There are a lot of things about this that we don't know, a lot of circumstances that we're still gathering, as Detective Chotz said, Sergeant Chotz, I'm sorry.
You are listening now to a press conference held by the Chief of Police in Cleveland, Ohio, about the search for the Facebook murderer by the name of Steve Stephens. Just after 11 a.m. today, police officers in Pennsylvania got a tip that someone had spotted the suspect's vehicle in a McDonald's parking lot. After a brief chase, the suspect there, Steve Stephens, took his own life. We are going to be right back with a final check of the forecast right after this.
Replay song.
Well, I have a couple of seconds here anyway to get you set on the forecast. Let's go ahead and show you, what is this? What are we looking at here? 4Live radar. I apologize why we're having that up. Gonna sneak over and upgrade my computer here. Locked up on me.
And that does it for us here at noon. We'll have the forecast for you on clickondetroit.com, everybody. Have a great day.